Hello, fans. We're going to take a look at another Be Quiet fan. This time it's the Silent Wings 4 140 millimeter high end fan. High end because of all the accessories that comes with this one. That come with this one. And so let the unveiling begin. Now, for those of you who don't really need all the extra perks of the Silent Wings 4 series, you can. There are others you can look at within Silent Wings. But if you want to save a little bit of money, the Silent Wings 4 is less expensive than the Silent Wings 4 Pro and gives you most of the benefits of the Silent Wings 4 Pro. So I've just personally recommended that unless you need the extra power and accessories of the Pro version. Now, the Pro version does give you the option to plug in your fan at different voltages to control the speed and keep it at one speed only. So it's got you can connect this to a SATA to the power supply, and then this one is for a 5 volt. And this one is for 7 volts. This one is for 12 volts. Each of them will result in a different speed occurring for the fan. And it'll constantly be at that one speed because you can't use all three of those things on one fan. It also does come with the plastic mounting pins and some rubber washers for fan bolts. And if you're not satisfied with the type of corners that it's got by default, and let me show you what it looks like. So it's got the ripples, sleeved cable, 3-pin, and you can remove these corners. It's a little bit like, I hate these corners. They are not particularly cooperative. So basically you have to use one hand to pinch the two releases and then another hand to force it off of that. So if you've got one hand, I hope you have a really good grip because it's hard. So you can, instead of using this one that has the kind of I don't know. Well, I'll just show you. There's not a huge difference for me, but I'm sure that it makes a difference when you're using it. But it's the instructions do explain the difference. I believe somewhere in here. I haven't looked for a long time. It says you can use the push pins on the default ones. So these are the default ones that come on the fan. Use the push pins. Now, if you prefer to use the screws, that's when these come into play. That's what it was. It's been so freaking long since I bothered to look at that. Which one should you use? Well, whichever one makes you happy. It honestly doesn't make a huge amount of difference. But, under certain circumstances, one may benefit you more than the other. So you do have to use your brains. Let's go ahead and test this, though. Let's get ready to rotate. You guys tired of that yet? Do you want me to stop? You want me to change it? Say it differently, maybe? Now, the Pro, one of the differences is it has two other sets of corners. And here where you see this slot, there's actually a switch for 3 different speeds, which allows it to achieve a speed that is faster than this one can achieve. And at this speed, it's very, very slow, which is partially very, very quiet because of the bearing. Oh, I thought I caught a harmonic resonance there. Hold on. Okay. So it's pretty darn quiet, isn't it? And that's the secret of the silent wings, is they are very, very quiet. I would argue that they're quieter than the Noctua NFA 12x25. Now, as far as power, however, it really is surprising that it's so weak. Did I do something wrong? Man, it's slow. Because this is supposed to have... Nope. I'm thinking of a different one. This is supposed to have 0.92. So, honestly, though, but because of the way the fans' blades dissipate the wind, I'm going to say it's less than 0.92. So, what would I use this for? Now, this particular one, I would not... I wouldn't recommend buying this particular one. I would get the one that says high speed on it. The high speed on it one has much better results than this one. This is only 1,100 RPMs. Apparently, I forgot to buy the high-speed one. I thought I had, but I only bought it for the 120 size, unfortunately. But I'll live. So we can use this on a case. Intake, exhaust, that's it. Nothing else. Let's check out the specs. All right, so the Be Quiet Silent Wings 4 140 millimeter PWM high-end BL095 is high-end because of the accessories, but not high-end in terms of the performance, except for it's really very, very quiet. And it's a came at a price though, $19.11. Certified CEU Underwriter Laboratories E360-596. Shut up, you stupid phone. UKCA ROHS TUV. Made in China, 140 by 25 millimeters, 300,000 hours of life because of the superior fan bearings it's got. And 5-year warranty, 220 grams. So it's a bit on the heavy side, but you won't notice it because you won't be carrying your computer around, presumably. 7 blades, 125 millimeters between the mounting holes, 300 to 1900 RPMs plus or minus 10%, 51.3 CFMs of airflow or 87.16 CMH, and 0.92 millimeters of water static pressure, 13.6 decibels, which is one of the quietest fans that I've got. 50 centimeters for the cable, no daisy chain, sleeved, and it is PWM, fluid dynamic bearing, 12 volts, 3.6 watts, 0.3 amps. Yes, it has rotational flow and direction indicated. Turns in a clockwise direction, comes with 4 fan bolts, and it also 4 pins with washers. It also comes with corner cushions, and they are built as a whole cushion as well, so it really dampens the vibrations, and a SATA to 5, 7, and 12 volt 3-pin sockets splitter. Also, swappable corners, one of the few fans on which you can do that. Thank you to Grindler, a.k.a. Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them, They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. Old Sod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.